Hi everybody, welcome back to Lovely Girly Bits. I'm talking low because if you're watching this you're probably dying a small death because you're out at your work Christmas party last night and you can't take today off because you already used up all your annual leave. So you're screwed. Now you have to go into work, function like a human person even though you were dead on the inside and withered from all the dehydration. It's okay. Been there. I've been that soldier. Over the years I have died and then come back from the dead. It is possible to die of a hangover, FYI. Okay, number one, before we start, have like a breakfast roll. Get something into your stomach. Even if it's like a mini sandwich, get it into you. Have your water. Get Dior-Lite, Lucozade, all them things. Orange juice. I always crave orange juice. I'm going to help you look like a human person even though you're down on the inside. Are you ready? Okay, let's do this. If you didn't take your makeup off last night, don't worry. You have like bigger things to be worried about. You don't have to like do work like a normal person today. Hopefully everybody in the office is dying as well so you can all just wait to go home. Get yourself a face mist. This is the Pestle and Mortar Balance. What's it called? Fine Misting Facial Spritz. Put it in your bag, then leave it on your desk, and then when people come to like have the chats and go, do you remember when you did this? And you go, spray this. It's not gonna help nothing, it'll just help your little mush. You can use this over your makeup as well, so if your makeup is looking a little bit worse for wear, it will help like revive it a bit. But like your mission is just to get through the day in one piece, that's it. Yes, love that. If you cake on all the makeup like to hide your circles or hide like the witheriness of your skin, people are gonna know and be like, oh, yeah right, like you're being sick, and you'd be like, no, shut up. Yes I am, but shut up. Like, I'm going to use my Tilbury Flawless filter under my foundation because this will give a little bit of a glow, okay? And I'll just like lash a little bit on everywhere. It doesn't matter, you don't have to be worrying about it today, like don't be worrying about precision, just get on to you. This is my favourite foundation brush and it has been for young. It's the Fuchsia 111 Jumbo Buffer. I'm just going to use this for everything. So you're going to buff the flawless filter into your skin and hope that it helps you look alive. Look alive! It does give a really nice bit of a glow. Now you might not want to put foundation on. I would terrify the girls at work if I didn't. But you don't have to you do whatever you want to do. The day after the office party is not the time to start trying new stuff. No. Go with something that you know and that you love and that you could trust and it's going to make you look decent. And this is the Note BB cream. They brought out some new shades, some lighter shades recently, which I'm very excited about. And I'm going to use shade 500. The finish of this is beautiful. I think this is one of my favourite BB creams of all time, if not my favourite. I need to think about it a bit more. I need to kind of compare it to the other ones that I have. You're just like, shut up, tell me how to look like a human. This gives really nice radiance to the skin, like a really nice natural radiance to the skin. The finish on this foundation or BB cream is gorgeous. I really like it. I have like, look, a bit of a sheen to my skin, don't I? Yes, yes I do. Okay, we do some eyebrows, shall we? I've been loving this brow pencil from Shiseido recently and it's called the Brow Ink Trio. This end has the little brow pencil. It's one of those micro pencils, which I love because I have like teeny weeny brows and I can't have anything too big. And then the middle bit has the powder that you can shade in your brows if you want. I don't do that, I forget that it's there. It's going to do something really natural because today is not the day for the strong brow. Oh god, it's not going. Oh no, it's fine. I pulled it back, I thought it was going to be scaldy. And having your brows drawn in properly means that if someone goes, were you doing XYZ last night? And you go, no, you can shock, like look shocked with your eyebrows. Especially now with social media, so like whenever I'm out it's great because the girls from home, none of them are really on social media, so I don't bring out my phone because first of all I feel like a tick, but second of all they don't use it either. So many a night has been out where I've gone, oh, thank God I wasn't online. Like if you think you're going to be one of those people on Instagram who are like and all your stories, delete the app before you go out. You can reinstall it. Nothing will disappear. It'll be grand, trust me. The mission for your eyes today is to look alive, to look awake, to not be like, ah, like that. Okay, we're going to use two eyeshadows, Urban Decay Riff, and this Marc Jacobs one. It's called, what's it called? 500 Perfecto Omega eyeshadow. I'll show it to you now in a second because it's fab. I'll bring you in. Come here to me, like. We're going to take Riff from Urban Decay, and this is just one of those kind of mid-tone, like mustardy brown shades. It's great in the crease as a transition because I always find that even if you apply this just in the crease and don't put anything on the eyelid, it will just help you look like, look, that to that. It just gives my eye a bit of shape, a bit of definition, and I just got to buff that into the crease and then out. Just going to put a little bit under the lower lashes for reasons. Like look at the difference. Scaldy, less scaldy, like by about 10%. You're going to bring a bit more light to the eyes now with the what's it called? Marc Jacobs Perfecto Omega eyeshadow. It looks like, it just looks like very like, oh, but it just gives, see that sheen? That sheen is gonna save yo ass today, trust me. Won't save you, it'll just make you look okay. Just going to pat that onto the lid. That looks quite harsh, but we're gonna blend it at the crease in a second. Don't worry about liner unless you're an actual professional who could just go whunk. If you're like Dolly Mars, like she'd be able to do that with her left hand closed while still locked, do you know? I cannot do that, sorry Jen. That's skill, so. No, I'm going to just do mascara now, and I want a big fluttery mascara that's going to make my lashes go, I didn't do nothing last night, shut up. Your photos? No, that's not me. And so we're going to go with the Bobbi Brown Smokey Eye Mascara. I've used this a few times on here and it's just fantastic for giving wispy flutter, like watch and see, we'll do it before and after. Don't poke yourself in the eye. I do this every morning anyway, poking myself in the eye, so I know the morning after the night before, you're in the danger zone. I love this mascara because you don't want anything like too clumpy and just too ugh. Just something natural, effortless to make you look awake, like look awake, less so. Working away, it's going to be a long enough day. It is like the longest day ever, isn't it, when you have to go in after a few drinks. One or two the night before. We might add a little bit of inner corner highlight in a minute. Okay, I'm going to zoom your ass back out now. If like me, after a night out you might be a little bit pale due to dehydration on station or consternation, you know, you might feel a little bit queasy. Let's warm up the complexion a bit. I'm going to use a bronzer, but like a really natural one. This one from Max Factor is fab. It's like one of the budget ones. It's called the Cream Bronzer in Light Gold, and a bronzer like this just gives a really natural bronze glow to the skin. I'm just going to use a dual fibre brush because that blends things really easily. Like the effort. So I just go bring up my head into the hairline, and so what you're kind of going for is for someone to go, oh god, you're looking great straight away, and you'd be like, no, I'm dead on the inside, but I look so fab. Now if there is a chance that you've gone a bit overboard with your bronzer, don't worry, it's fine, it all works out. Keep your foundation brush on hand, and then whatever's left, I haven't put anything extra on, just dab it over it, just to kind of take the colour down, and it'll help blend. How do I know this? Because I do this every day of my whole dang life. Every day. Too much product. Every day. Okay, let's add a bit of blush. It'll just help liven the complexion. And I love peachy blushes on me. Go pink, go neutral, go just do whatever you want. And this one from number 7 is lovely. This is Peach Velvet Powder Blush. And do you know what? I'm going to use the same dual fibre brush because that's what I'm going to do. Probably will apply too much of this, but that's okay. Yeah, I totally just added too much. Oh, do you know what? We forgot to add concealer. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away concealer. This is shade 4. Ooh. I don't like the sponge, but it's alright. So I'm going to apply just like a little bit under here. Apply as little or as much as you want. Whatever will erase the bad decisions you made last night. You do what you gotta do. I'm just going to use my finger to pat it in. Okay, next we're going to add like a little bit of highlight to the cheekbones, maybe the inner corner, we'll see. I'm going to use the Benefit Dandelion Twinkle because I love it. And don't go wild, don't apply too much because then you look like a robot, you look like you're still wearing the makeup from the night before, and nobody needs that. Just going to apply a little bit there. I love Dandelion Twinkle. See, it just gives light and radiance to the skin, and then I'll bring it down over my cheeks as well, sometimes. Okay, now I'm going to powder my bits. And I'm going to just start with setting the concealer under my eyes. I'm using, oh sorry, my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless, what's it called? Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in shade 1. I love this powder because I find on days, even where my skin looks hydrated AF, like where I've been using all my bits and drinking my water and all that, if I put concealer on under my eyes, they can look kind of crepey and dry. The Magic Way concealer from Charlotte Tilbury doesn't do that to my eyes, and then when I set it with this powder, again, it doesn't crease on my eyes as well. Apply it right in the centre of the face, down the nose, and then the laugh lines too. I pop my powder into my bag as well because like something happens to your skin the day after a night out in that it just exudes oil. Maybe it's like all the bad juju coming out of your face, so it's handy to have that. I'm just going to do that with my T-zone bits. There's no point doing a statement lip. Like some people might say, do a statement lip, it'll distract people from the rest of your face. No, because I'll just look like demented if I have like a mad lip. I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat and Pillow Talk. Just going to line my lips and maybe colour it in a bit. I just want something that's easy to top up if I need to. Now, because my lips can tend to be dry anyway, especially after a big night out, I'm going to put a gloss on. What one am I using? Where is it? I've been loving this from Isadora. This is the Lip Booster Plumping and Hydrating Gloss in the shade 9 Almond Glaze. Okay. So it looks like this. And it has like this rubber applicator, which is a bit weird. So you twist it up, the product comes out the top, and then you apply it. And it makes my lips tingle a little bit. It doesn't, I don't think it gives much volume, but it's a gorgeous colour. And that's it. Do I look human? I think I do. Do you know? I made the best of what I had. Jesus. So my advice is don't apply too much makeup. Just keep it natural, keep it simple, pack the bits that you think you're going to need like for the rest of the day. Bring you like your little spritz, just put them and be like, right, you know what, you are going to help me today. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks so much for watching and enjoy your Christmas party if you haven't gone on it yet. Bye. Save this video, you're going to need it. Bye.